What's the purpose of recording younger men?
I couldn't say.
So when we look at your phone and we look through it, what's that going to show me? Okay. Is it going to show their...
Possibly. Possibly.
Possibly? Can you open your phone and kind of look through it?
If I refuse...
I'm asking a question.
I'm just asking what happens if I say no.
On December 30th, 2025, officers were dispatched to Great Lakes Mall in Mentor after a father reported catching a creep allegedly filming his young son inside a men's restroom. Police quickly located the suspect in the food court, but what should have been a straightforward encounter soon revealed far more unsettling details and a pattern of behavior that suggested this was no accident.
How's it going? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, hey, you're not going to delete anything.
No.
Stop. Give me your phone. What's going on?
Nothing.
Are you trying to delete something?
No, I'm heading on my way out.
You're on your way out?
Can I record this?
I'm getting it recorded right now. What I'm telling you is, I have reasonable suspicion you're trying to delete something right now. You went to put your phone away and you're trying to put it away. Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can give you my name. It's not a traffic stop, so I just legally have to give you my name, right?
Correct. You're absolutely correct. It would be it'd be easier for me to find you in the system if I have your ID.
That's fine. I just want to
Okay.
get clear on...
How about this? I'll just set your phone over here. We'll come over here. We'll talk. I'm just
what it's about?
Yeah. I'm gonna ID you. Okay.
Good.
Six base. I'm talking to him now. Tom Lincoln. We had a call that you were standing outside the bathroom with your camera open and following young men into the bathroom and recording them. Is that true?
I've had a bit of a cold.
Okay.
And it may be true. A little bit, yeah.
It's a little true? Okay. So were you trying to delete stuff just now from your phone?
No.
Because you went to put your phone away and then you took it back out, realizing that you should probably delete stuff. That sounds about right?
Well, it's a police interaction, so I can have my phone out, but...
You can, but you see how...
Yeah. Do you mind if we, talk not in the...
Sure.
That's... You can take... Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Near the entrance is fine. I'm not going to, I'm not going to put an accident, it's, not in the middle of the food court. It's just...
Yeah, where do you want to go?
How about, sort of like that?
Six space, I have eyes on the collar as well. Yeah, you go over there? Let's go over there. You have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay. Let's go over here.
You can my coat looks like I got gloves and coat.
I'll pat you down. We're over here.
Upon arrival, officers immediately spotted the suspect, Joshua Yanowitz, also known as Josh, browsing around the food court. Though he tried to appear as though he hadn't done anything wrong, it was painfully obvious which disturbing acts had led up to this call. During initial questioning, Josh admitted that the allegations made against him might be true. Now, officers were determined to get more answers.
When you had your phone out, what were you looking to do?
I don't know. I just sometimes have it out a lot. It's definitely a problem.
Okay.
I'm not trying to make people be uncomfortable, and I don't want to be that person for sure. And I'm sorry if that's the situation that happened. That's obviously never anyone's intention.
I got to be direct with you. What's the purpose of recording younger men?
I couldn't say.
You couldn't explain? Okay. When you recorded the younger kids going into the bathroom, were you actually watching them use the restrooms and the facilities?
No,
So when we look at your phone and we look through it, what's that going to show me?
Probably what you're describing.
Which part?
Of other individuals.
Okay. Is it going to show their
possibly.
Their
possibly.
Possibly? Okay, gotcha. How old do you think those people are?
I couldn't say.
Okay. Gotcha. Can you open your phone and kind of look through it?
If I refuse,
I'm just asking you. I'm asking you a question.
I'm just asking what happens if I say no.
I'm just asking a question. It's a simple yes or no.
Okay, why? I just want to understand the steps involved, right?
What's your name?
Josh.
Josh.
Yes.
Can I ran.
I don't know if they got it.
No? They gave me a read back.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I heard my name over
Yes.
his radio.
Josh,
Yeah.
will you open your phone and allow me to look through it? Yes or no?
If I say no, what happens?
It's a yes or no question, Josh.
I understand that, but I'd like to understand what is the next steps. I understand for you that it's obviously easier if I say yes.
Okay.
I understand I, of course, have the right to say no, but what I'd like
Okay.
to understand is what happens if, obviously, if I say yes, it's unlocked, you look whatever you're going to do, you see whatever you're going to see.
Okay.
If I say no, what happens next?
Okay. So, Josh, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
Okay.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning. You cannot provide an attorney yourself. One will provide it for you. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to speak to me?
Yes.
With the suspect secured, officers turned their attention to the victims. Another officer had already located the caller, who explained that he first noticed the suspect standing at a urinal next to his 11-year-old son with a camera app open.
Eric, come over here. We'll talk. All right. So tell me what you saw.
All right, so we got here about 12:20, 12:30. I got my oldest right there and my youngest.
Right.
We went in the restroom. He bolted in behind my
Was he
youngest.
sitting like...
He's been hanging out right over there by the
All right.
entrance. And okay. I work in the DD field, so I was like, what's going on? So my oldest is across, in that divide there. He's in the urinal. I walked around the corner. He's got his phone with his little dinger there, and he's 45, like at my kid. And I'm
So
like,
when you look at his phone, you could clearly see...
it looked like there was a camera app when he was walking out. I didn't see any picture, but it looked like he had a camera app.
It looked like it, or did he...
It appeared. I wasn't close enough, but you don't stand at a urinal like this,
Wait.
especially right next to a child. Okay, so all right, maybe that's a one.
I'm trying to think, is there a partition?
No.
No? So he's at the urinal with the phone,
On the right
and
side.
your son is next
He's
to
at
him.
the second from the right. Okay.
And then
Maybe that's a
you
one.
saw...
He bolted out. Just awkward behavior.
But like when you walked in, you saw it.
Yeah.
He just walked away like he wasn't or
He
nothing.
kind of feigned like he was the first time.
But like he had the phone in his hand.
He's just standing there angled.
Did you like
away
a
from
fake
the urinal, like, yeah.
All right, and then
So
your other son.
We went shopping and I said, okay, whatever. Like I'm uncomfortable with
Right,
this, so
right.
I want to address it. But I'm like, whatever. What can you do?
Right.
So we went shopping a couple places. Came back through. I saw he was still posted there. So I asked my youngest. I go, hey, you couldn't see us because we came from this side.
Right.
So hey, go in the bathroom. Go in the bathroom for me if he's like giving you argument. No, I don't want to. Good try. And sure enough, as soon as he sees him, he bolts up. He's walking in there. My youngest goes into the stall. That's how he just likes to sit on
Right.
the stall. He's just aloof in there. Like, what am I doing?
So you went in then the second time,
Behind him.
and he's just standing like.
And he followed him in.
But he was just kind of like luring, like.
He's just loitering at that point. He saw me, and then he feigned going like, oh. And the whole time you're using the toilet, you're going,
So
you never unzipped your pants. You never.
wait. So he's at the urinal,
The second time, yeah.
but he's looking
after,
back.
After he saw me.
It was
he
a
went
phone
to
in
the
his
urinal.
hand too.
Carried the phone in, yeah, on his little dongle or whatever.
All right. Can I
Could be
get?
nothing, but dude.
Can I get a? Well, you said 2 times he's gone in there.
Oh, wasn't it? Yeah, they followed
The one, well, that is very suspicious that your kid's in the stall and he's just walking around, looking around with a phone in
following
his
people
hand.
in. Yeah.
Can I get a statement from you of everything that happened?
Sure.
And then when you saw the phone, though, you saw the camera app open, and he was standing. So he was standing like this.
Oh, well, I saw the camera app when he was walking out, and it was looking like it was following the tiles. I didn't see him.
But he was standing next to your son as your son
You don't
was.
stand at the
Right. But as your son was actively,
the first thing, yes.
and then you went in there just to see your son because he walked in
I
there,
always
right?
follow my children.
All right.
The father detailed a second incident where Josh followed his youngest son back into the restroom, re-entering several times to check if the boys were still inside. Now it was painfully clear there was no doubt. Officers had pieced together the full severity of the situation, especially given that Josh had already admitted the images on his phone would probably include explicit material.
When you were in the restroom, did he say anything to you while you were...
Said no.
No? something, anything off to you?
Nope.
Did you see his phone or anything in his hand?
Nope.
No.
Nothing. But then again, I was only paying attention.
Well,
So I wouldn't pay attention.
well, that's what I mean. People usually do.
Yeah.
Cool. Did he admit to it? All right. Easy enough. He got his phone?
We got his phone.
right.
He admitted to it. Said it was his personal pleasure.
All right.
Good job on your part.
You ever fill one of these out before?
Oh, yeah, unfortunately. I mean,
All right.
again.
Your name, basically, just put your son, his age. You don't have to put everything. That he went to the bathroom.
I'll use
You walked in.
initials, yeah.
You observed him with the phone at the urinal. Came back. Your other son. Just basically what you told me. All right.
Sounds good, brother.
Hey, that was a good job, though.
In the end, Joshua was charged with 2 counts of pandering sexually oriented matter involving a young person and 3 counts of voyeurism, but he pleaded not guilty to all charges in Mentor Municipal Court.